Eve, could you please adjust the category for me? Thank you. Oh, Fire Emblem? I definitely want to play more Fire Emblem, but like with any RPG, it's always a matter of like, making sure that I have like the time slots for it. I think I've finally gotten over my engaged PTSD though, so you're not doing so hot, but hey, it's a warm up. If you have not seen any of our Engage playthrough, it was a little rough. We didn't really enjoy it. And it really just made me not want to play Fire Emblem for a bit, because, like, even seeing other Fire Emblem games just reminded me of that. Goodness gracious. That was a situation. But I love to play, like, Mystery or Blazing Blade or something like that. Yeah, this is a roguelike. I've played this on stream on occasion before. Usually it's just like a kind of relaxy game if I finish something else early. As is the case today. You just kind of try to get to the bottom of this well. What you want to do is not... What you want to do is not hit the ground. Because going from enemy to enemy, you get combos which give you big gem bonuses, and you can use gems in shops to get extra charges for your weapon and more HP. But when you're in here, time is stopped, so like right now I keep my combo even though I'm on the floor. And I've beaten this game once before, but not on stream. This game is it's pretty cheap on Steam, so if you're into this sort of stuff, I definitely recommend picking it up. This was made by like one guy, I think. So yeah, I generally like prefer waiting for the shop to have HP upgrades. Because I know that there's like certain parts where I might screw up a lot, even when I'm doing well, in general. Ah shit, I actually don't like jumping. I sometimes forget like what weapon is what letter, and then I get something I don't actually want. It's not giving me HP upgrades right now. There's one kind of OP upgrade you can sometimes randomly get between levels, which is Fork and Knife. And that allows you to eat enemy corpses to regenerate health. Pretty much all my good runs involve getting Fork and Knife. But, you know, it's random, so you have no way of guaranteeing you're gonna get that. Did Twitch not send your last message? I just sent you, so I say, like, nice and interesting. So, maybe not. Why does it keep giving me this? Alright, second zone. This is where the game gets harder. There's some really weird enemies in this part. As far as their movement patterns and stuff go. I might have to play a little more conservatively here. So that stuff doesn't happen. HP max up 1. There we go. Have you seen 30XX? I don't know what that is, don't know. You don't want to stand still on the red surfaces because spike come out. Not bad. I don't have enough gems now. Yeah, even though you want to be falling as much as possible when you're going that fast, sometimes you don't see what you're supposed to do, because white enemies can be jumped on, but red enemies can't. They have to be shot, or you just lose health. Like that guy. It's a roguelike that plays like Mega Man X. That could be really interesting. I'll have to look into that. Alright, so 1 HP is not conducive to anything. We're gonna have to be real careful, right? Yeah, and there it goes. I don't think there was any way I was gonna get out of that without taking a hit. And 1 is all it took. It's a rather unfortunate hitbox thing there. What's T? Triple. Okay, yeah, that's pretty decent. Sure. Hey, Noth! Yeah? Did you get me some water? Thank you. Whoa, my friend. Not this time. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Oh, geez. This has rapidly gone south. Oh, it's not. What the heck am I doing?
You're playing Downwell.
Badly, apparently. That wasn't good at all. So, at the beginning of a run, you select this style. I'm using the bowler style because it gives me more HP to start with, but it gives you fewer upgrade options between levels, so that means I have a lower chance of getting knife and fork, obviously, among other useful upgrades. But since the only way to, like, upgrade your max HP is through, you know, random shop upgrades and having enough, gems at the time that they come up, I prefer having the certainty of, just having more max HP to start with. Just kind of dealing with whatever the RNG says I should have. The shotgun! No! I don't like it. I'll take the frickin' HP. There's a couple of characters you can choose in 30XX. One plays like X, the other plays like 0. I don't know if it affects what they can get. I guess so we'll have to find out when I check it out. That shop, though! Missed the shop. Ah, there it is! It does mean we have to, like, play slower still. To actually be able to catch the bodies, which for some reason you can eat ghosts. I don't really understand what sense that makes, but... sometimes, you know, in this area, like, too much stuff is chasing you, and it's just like, how are you even gonna stop to do this? And I guess the skulls also just don't leave anything, so... Yeah, whenever it says om nom nom, that means you just got some shit. You just got some HP back. Oh shit. Then that guy's special, cause like he's a white enemy, and then when you shoot, if you shoot him, that's very useful, thank you. He turns red. That, I guess, you know, the idea there is like, you know, don't be too trigger happy, but things go so fast, it's like hard to tell what I'm doing. See, I second guessed myself there and just screwed everything up. And now I can't tell what the hell's happening anymore. Oh god. This is why I often don't get through this part. Because look at this nonsense. This is ridiculous. Now we're underwater, so we also got to make sure we get oxygen in addition to keeping our HP up. And I don't know, you know, how long I'm gonna last down here now. 1 HP. Not very long, apparently. Yeah, I've only ever made it to the end once in this game. I think once on a stream a long time ago, I did make it to the final boss, but I wasn't able to beat him at the time. I almost feel like if I lose HP in like the first stage, I should just like start over, but... Yeah, it does make it easier to like play it over and over if, you know, things like this are kind of random. Like, I keep bringing up Toho on all these streams, but if you're like, you know, grinding out a Toho game, the early stages can get a little maddening after you've played them like so many freaking times, because they're the same every time. And you're just like, I get it, I can play stage 1 with my eyes closed, please. Makes you wish you could just, like, skip ahead to the actually difficult part. Okay, that was... This is a stupid situation right there. Oh, God. What in the world? Okay. Sometimes you land like right on the edge of an enemy, and it's just like, ah, it's the worst. I almost feel like, you know, you shouldn't combo in this part of the game, because you're likely just end up getting in trouble for, like, trying to go fast. Because things, like, come after you, and then you get, like, all these weird situations where there's, like, 3 different enemy types simultaneously that all need to be handled differently, and the red floors, and all this other stuff. I guess you also can't go too slow because of certain things, so... I don't know. It's just hard. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Okay. No, 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 stop it. Stop it. Leave me alone. Oh, it's so hard to react to some of these things. Oh, come on. See, I realized like a nanosecond too late that that's a red enemy. And that's what gets me. I guess this whole thing is kind of it's got like some shoot 'em up elements in it in a way. And I do like shoot 'em ups, but I don't think they're the best to stream because like, you know, they're generally like this same thing, like that you just gotta learn how to do precisely. So it might not be like super entertaining to watch me like try to beat one. And also, you know, the fact that I'm also talking makes me, you know, obviously worse at the game. Come on. Shoot him down? Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, technically, like, most games would be shoot him down, right? Because you are shooting down the enemies. This upgrade will be useful for dealing with, like, enemies that try to come after you after you've already passed them. Actually, it was probably a good gun upgrade that I just passed up. barely not enough gems. What the? I hit that thing like dead on! What the heck? That wasn't fun at all. Come on, get out of here. Starting to have a good run, and it just went down the toilet real fast. It just bounced me up into another enemy. That's really annoying. Oh, come on. What was I supposed to do there? Look, I'm getting some kind of dumb enemy formations tonight. That sucks so much. When it's just like, I need to jump so I can shoot the red guy, but then the ghosts just show up and just give you nothing. Look at this. You can also, like, okay, so obviously, you know, you can do these different styles, but you can also change the palette and you keep unlocking, like, different ones. That's kind of fun. Let's do this Famicom ass palette. Actually, this sucks. I don't like this at all. I really just prefer having a black background, to be honest. Have I mentioned on here that I've been buying some manga? Recently, I finally completed the set of Chrono Crusade, which was a show I really loved when I was like 14. I've never read the complete manga because I never got like the last few volumes or the first one for reasons. Basically, I'd already read the first volume before I decided to start buying the manga, so I just like skipped buying that one. But I also got another volume of Gunsmith Cats today, which that's out of print, and that's really annoying. Um, and a weird thing happened where, like, I got it in the mail and it didn't look too great, but, like, so at first I was like, oh, did they, like, screw me with the photos or something? But no, it did show, like, that, the spine was a little messed up in the listing and everything. I think what just happened is that because I have, like, an eBay alert for Gunsmith Cat specifically, I see so many listings for it that I confused the listing I won with, like, another one that was, like, in better shape. So that was weird, but it's perfectly readable. It's just the spine's a little messed up. That was embarrassing. You got 3 box sets of One Piece? That's a lot of piece. $31 hours? I mean, that depends on how fast you read, don't it? Faku. I feel like I used to be better at this game. Of course, I was probably just playing it way more, like, every day at the time, instead of just pulling it out whenever I need to calm down after beating another game. Stupid. Oh wait, you mean you got, like, the anime? I thought you meant, you said the manga, so I thought you got, like, box sets of, like, volumes of the manga? I don't know, though, like, One Piece, like, I remember the filler getting insane in the anime later on. Though I guess at this point that's more like the middle of the show. I got like 500 something eps in. I skipped a lot of the filler arcs because I was kind of like, I don't like One Piece's setting enough to just be like, oh, I just want to see them like do some goofy adventure that doesn't matter. And I got to like, when I got to Thriller Bark, I skipped most of that because I heard like, the filler, like, that just the padding gets really bad around there, and also I hate Brook, so I wasn't really interested in the Brook arc. But then I watched the next arc, which I think is like the last one before the time skip. Or like the last one where they're all together before the time skip. Because they got like separated, and then Luffy goes to Impel Down, and I was there, and everyone like, is like, what? Why would you quit there? But it's because they like interrupted the story to promote the movie for like a month, and I just didn't care at all. So, like, when I was a kid and DBZ was airing every day, I dealt with like 10 episodes of Goku fighting Frieza. And that was just the Super Saiyan part. And then having to deal with the reruns, but like, when you're a kid, you have like a million other things, so it really doesn't matter if a TV show is slow. But I guess when you get older, you kind of think like, you want to use your time a little more efficiently, Just make sure you're always enjoying yourself. So it just got to a point where I was like, whatever. And I don't think I like, consciously decided like I'm quitting. It's just that like I didn't feel like watching more of the show right then, and then there was just like all these other shows I ended up watching that were way shorter, and I just never got back to it. Um Like, I think a lot of people think I hate One Piece, which is not true. I'm just, like, not super interested in, like, seeing more of it or reading more of it, and it has, like, a fairly obnoxious fan base, so...
No
that,
offense to One Piece fans.
Yeah, you know, it's, like, not individual fans, but just, like, you know, every fan base has, like, an internet hive mind, and some of those can get, like, really fanatic. Sorry about the noise, that's Noffel putting the window fan in.
Yep.
And, you know, One Piece is just one of the more obnoxious ones, but, like... It always has that weird anti-hype effect when something like that happens. And, yeah, that's just kind of it. But I am, like, you know, kind of nostalgic for some of the earlier stuff, because I'm really enjoying it. Like, I thought the whole... all the stuff with Baroque Works was really good. You know, I've been thinking for a while, I want to do, like, some anime, like, licensed games on stream at some point. I've already done some Dragon Ball, but, like, I think it'd be interesting to look at some other stuff, because, you know, apart from Dragon Ball, it's like, I've played some Sailor Moon games, I've played, like, a Naruto game here and there, but I've never, for example, played, like, a One Piece game, and I know there's, like, a whole bunch of them. So that might be, like a fun thing to do at some point. And outside of, like, you know, the whole, like, shonen battle kind of genre, like, I don't even know what sort of, like, anime license games generally exist. I know some things get, like, you know, like, adventure games or visual novels, which fans then end up translating, and I always think game fan translations are, like, the coolest thing ever. Like, I think just recently there was, like, a Death Note game that had never been translated, and now it was available in English. I think it was Death Note. So that's pretty cool. I also still want to do Jump Ultimate Stars at some point on stream. I think that'd be a cool game to play. Anyway, I think that's about time to wrap it up, so we'll see you on Sunday for Pokemon. I gotta remember to grind this time, because I was gonna do it last time I didn't.
Maybe you should do some tomorrow.
Yeah. Is that the one with Bobo? Yeah, Bobo is in Ultimate Stars. But yeah, we'll see you then. I haven't decided yet what I'm doing that's next Thursday, so watch and find out. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. I love you all. Don't forget to tell all your friends about Rosie. Follow me on these things down here. Rosie rolling out. I don't really have like an after thing this time.
Well, I was watching and you had a bunch of fun, which makes me really happy.
Yay.
I hope they can hear me from all the way over here.
It's just a postscript. Yeah. It doesn't matter that much.